name's Geoff Rickly. I sing for a band called Thursday. About 15 years we were together. And we split. We split last year, but we finished touring earlier this year in Australia. Let's see. So I'm doing some solo stuff from Warped Tour this summer. They asked me the same day I lost my apartment. So I was like, well, no rent for a month. Play some new music. Cool.
And did you have stuff written already, or was this kind of a...
No, I had one song that I had written for Thursday, assuming we were going to go forward. And then the rest of it I wrote just for the tour. And I'm psyched because it turned out great. And I've been trying to write some more while I've been on the tour. And I don't know if it's the sun, warping my brain, or if it's just being busy, but I haven't been able to write anything since I've been out. So I was really lucky that I wrote some songs that I really liked in the first week,
Any recording possibilities?
When I get home.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do right now is just record and give away the music, and then I'm doing art prints and t-shirts, and that's what I'm selling, because I just feel like everybody downloads the records anyway, so I'd rather actually control it and make the download sound good and include the art with it. And then if you want to support me by coming to see me or buying a t-shirt or a print, it's I'm doing it all myself, designing it all myself. So it's just a really different feeling than with Thursday. There was such a huge team of people, and so now I'm just doing it DIY because it feels more free, and that's what I want to do.
Are you screen printing or?
Screen printing.
Okay. What kind of art? What kind of?
So for each song, I'm doing 100 hand-numbered posters that's based on the song, and so it's a lot of the style is kind of like Bauhaus, the art style of Bauhaus, not the band, even though I love them. So I'm doing 100 each of the songs, and we sold out of the first one that I brought on tour, and I haven't gotten the second one yet, so it'll probably be for after the tour. But even the t-shirts are all designed and hand screen printed, limited to 100. It's like a theme we're trying to do. It's me and it's Brooks from the Color Revolt. We're a great band. The two of us kind of hatched this plan that we're gonna do. So we're doing it all together. Just I'll come up with the design, he'll hand screen them, I'll take them, number them,
Very cool.
So
Where can people find this stuff?
Right now, if you go through the Thursday website, there's links to it. But also I have a Tumblr and a Facebook and a Twitter, and it's all just Geoff Rickly. So if you search Geoff Rickly.
Okay.
I'll also be doing when I have the EP recorded and ready to go, I'll have some of my friends who are publicists help me get it.
Is there an e-commerce store set up for?
I have a PayPal thing set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, it's super DIY. It's a little darker than Thursday, kind of like Nick Cave, PJ Harvey style. That's kind of what I was really into when I was younger, and I just kind of, I always kind of imagined Thursday to be more of a goth band than we ever really were. So now that I'm doing solo stuff, I'm just doing real minimal blues, but dark. So.
Cool. Now, it's kind of reminding me what you're saying. Is it sort of you listen to Cold Cave?
It's, Cold Cave is a lot more on the industrial side.
Okay.
So there's no electronic elements.
Okay.
It's just really goth and dark, and it's a lot lower register.
Really done, or is there?
Yeah, Thursday's done. I would love if there was a reason for us to sometimes do something again, but right now it was we couldn't keep the same lineup, and we had been the same lineup for 15 years, and it just seemed that's what that band was about. It was about us being the same people, the same chemistry, changing together over the years. It's not like Saves the Day where Chris has always been just this songwriter who couldn't stop writing great songs, and so however the band changed, he knew it was going to be awesome because it was Chris. It's that's not what Thursday had. Thursday had chemistry together, and it was a shared vision. So
once that chemistry was broken, it kind of...
Yeah, once the chemistry was broken, we tried practicing a few times, and it just felt wrong. It felt like we were doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Not it just sounded bad, it just felt like we were violating some unspoken rule. You know what I mean? So then we were that's it.
How's your writing process different as a solo artist now from the whole band?
It's so different, and it's a crazy thing because with Thursday, I would even write a song on guitar, but I would give it to them, put it in their hands, and they would make it 100 times better. And all the stuff that was boring and the stuff that I do all the time in my head, they would correct, and they would make it interesting again. They would change the tempo, they would mess with it, make the chorus minor. They'd do all these adjustments that I wouldn't even notice. I'd hear the song back and I'd be yeah, I'm an awesome songwriter. But now looking back, I see what they were doing. They were being well, that part's a good idea, but this part should be different, you know? And so now I don't have anybody to check me, and I'll be like, whoa, that's the third song I wrote in A minor this week. You know what I mean? Like, I see why a band was awesome for me, you know? But it's cool. It's like, you know, the one thing that I recently read was that the way your brain chemistry works, once you leave the learning phase, everything that you do, you don't do as well. Like, you just coast, and like your brain starts shutting down little by little. And so it's always important to stay learning and stay uncomfortable. And this is something that Colin from Circa Survive and I have been talking about lately. Is like, you gotta stay on the edge of what you're afraid to do. So coming out on this tour when I wasn't a confident guitar player was like, well, I just have to do it and be scared, you know what I mean? And that was it's just a really cool, challenging thing to do. And I'd like to do that. And I also I like coming out here and instead of playing the main stage with Thursday, playing like the acoustic basement. And it's like, it's just such a different environment. And I always like to stay real and like humble and on the ground and like know what's real. You know what I mean? Because I think when you're in a big band for a long time, people kiss your ass and they give you every benefit, and you start to you just think that's the way the world works. Like, everybody's super nice. You know what I mean? And so it's really good to have reality. You know, a little like stay in touch with reality.